You probably clicked on this video because of the thumbnail, but listen closely. Watch this until the very end, and by the time we hit the 1 minute mark, your entire perspective on women will change forever. Because what if I told you that everything you think you know about love is a lie? You've been told that women fall for the nicest guy, the richest guy, or the best looking guy. But the truth, women don't love men, at least not in the way you think. They don't fall for your face, your money, or even your personality. They fall for something deeper, more primal, more psychological, and if you don't understand it, you'll always feel like love is some kind of mystery you can't solve. But by the end of this video, you won't just understand how women think you know how to make them feel something so powerful. They'll never forget you. Oh, and before we continue, I've got something special for you. A free book, The Female Mind Control Handbook. It reveals the hidden secrets to making any woman crave you. Grab it now, link in the description or pinned comment. Let's dive in. Sign 1. Women don't love you. They love how you make them feel. Let me tell you a secret that most men will never understand. Women don't love you. Not your face, not your wallet, not even your personality. What they love is how you make them feel. That's right, love to a woman is not a solid structure built on logic and reason. It's a storm, an experience, an emotional high that she never wants to come down from. You could be the most handsome, successful, well-dressed guy in the room, but if she doesn't feel something powerful when she's around you, she'll forget you faster than yesterday's news. Psychologists call this emotional imprinting. It's the reason a woman can meet a man on the same day. One who says all the right things, but bores her, and another who teases her, challenges her, and makes her laugh until she can't breathe. And guess who she'll be thinking about that night? It's not fair, right? You could be the better choice, the safer option, the more loyal man, and yet she'll always choose the man who makes her feel alive. This is where most guys fail. They try to impress her with accomplishments. They try to convince her with logic. But the men who women actually obsess over, they create an emotional roller coaster, a mix of tension, excitement, mystery, and comfort. They make her chase the high. Ever wonder why women always go back to their exes even when they swear they're done? It's not because of who he is, it's because of how he made her feel. The best way to create this emotional impact: learn to tell compelling stories, use humor effectively, and most importantly, never be predictable. Keep her guessing, keep her intrigued, and make every moment with you feel like an adventure. Sign 2. The more you chase, the less she feels. Let me ask you something. Have you ever sent a text and waited hours for a reply? Have you ever felt that slow burning anxiety, wondering if she's losing interest? Now flip it around. Have you ever had someone too available for you? Someone who texted back instantly? Someone who said yes to everything you asked? How did that make you feel? Women are wired for anticipation. A man who is always there, always texting, always available creates zero tension, and tension is what makes attraction electric. Here's a harsh truth. When a man chases, he destroys the very thing that could make her fall for him. It's human psychology. We don't value what we already have. We crave what we might lose. The minute she knows she has you, her brain relaxes, and when her brain relaxes, attraction fades. This is why high-value men never chase. They lead. They let a woman come to them, and when she does, they don't give her everything at once. They create mystery. They make her wonder, because the second she stops wondering about you, she starts forgetting you. One powerful way to implement this is by setting boundaries. Never overinvest in a woman who hasn't proven her investment in you. Keep yourself busy with your own goals and let her see that your time is valuable. Women respect a man who respects himself. Sign 3. Women don't want a nice guy. They want an unshakable man. Let's talk about the nice guy epidemic. You see, women say they want a nice guy, but what they really mean is they want a man who is kind but not weak. A lot of guys make This mistake, they think being nice means saying yes to everything. They think it means never disagreeing, never taking the lead, never standing their ground. But let me ask you this. Would you respect a man who never challenges you? Would you trust a leader who always bends? Of course not. Because here's the secret. Women are drawn to strength. Not physical strength, emotional strength. The kind of man who doesn't flinch under pressure. The kind of man who doesn't beg for approval. The kind of man who can walk away from anyone, even her, if he has to. This is why women are addicted to stoic men. A man who isn't reactive. A man who stays calm in chaos. A man who, when she tests him because, oh, she will test him, doesn't fold like wet paper. A woman doesn't need another friend. She doesn't need a therapist. She needs a man who stands firm when everything else is shaking. This means setting clear standards for how you allow yourself to be treated. If a woman disrespects you, you don't argue or beg for her to change. You simply walk away. Respect is earned, not given. Sign for confidence is the ultimate attraction. If there's one thing that separates men who succeed with women from those who don't, it's confidence. Confidence isn't just about how you talk or how you dress, it's about how you carry yourself in every situation. Women can feel it. They can sense when a man believes in himself versus when he's faking it. A confident man doesn't seek validation. He doesn't second guess himself. He trusts his instincts. Women are naturally drawn to men who project certainty because confidence signals strength, leadership, and reliability. When you walk into a room, your energy should make a statement. Before you even say a word, take Steve Jobs as an example. Jobs wasn't just successful because of his innovative ideas. He was successful because of his unshakable self-belief. Even when his ideas seemed unorthodox, even when everyone doubted him, his confidence is what inspired people to follow him. His confidence wasn't about boasting or arrogance. It was a deep belief that he was on the right path, and that belief made people want to join him. This kind of unwavering confidence is what women, and people in general, find magnetic. But let's take it down to everyday life. Imagine you're at a social gathering. You've seen people who stand out, not because they're the loudest or most flamboyant, but because they walk in with a quiet assurance. They don't need to draw attention to themselves. They just have a presence that commands respect. That's what confidence looks like. It's about having your own space, mentally and emotionally, without needing anyone's approval. Want to boost your confidence instantly? Start by improving your body language. Stand tall, maintain strong eye contact, and slow down your speech. The way you present yourself influences how others perceive you. A confident man who carries himself well without being boastful is always noticed. It's like when you see someone with a relaxed posture, calm demeanor, and the ability to take up space in a room. You don't need to know them to respect them. Confidence also means being comfortable with who you are. For example, think about men like James Bond, or even historical figures like Winston Churchill. They weren't necessarily the most physically imposing, but their inner confidence made them attractive to others. They didn't need external validation. They just carried an inner strength that was incredibly appealing. One thing that many men forget is that confidence doesn't mean being perfect. It's not about not making mistakes. It's about how you handle those mistakes. A confident man acknowledges his flaws, owns his mistakes, and learns from them without letting them define him. That's true self-assurance. Covered the emotional high, the mystery, the perception there's one final truth about love that overrides everything else. At her core, a woman doesn't stay because of how much she loves you. She stays because she feels safe. Now, I'm not just talking about physical safety, that's a given. I'm talking about emotional safety, the deep, subconscious certainty that when she's with you, she's protected both from the outside world and from her own emotional chaos. This is Stoic Guide. If you found this valuable, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on the strategies that put you ahead. Stay sharp, stay stoic, and let them chase.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kill